Now, hello students. In the last class, we studied about the theme of the chapter. The last lesson, we also studied about what is the exact plotting of the chapter. Now, in today's class, we will just study it, concluding the paragraph of the lesson, the last lesson. So, as you know that there are two main protagonists of this chapter. That is Mr. M. Hamel, who is the teacher, the French teacher, and Frank, who is just speaking all about the incident. The writer, the narrator, Frank, who is speaking about the all the incident. So what happened? I told you in the last class that there was an order that came from Berlin that from tomorrow onwards only German will be taught in the school of Alsace and Lorraine because Germany captured France. So here the story starts that I started for school very late that morning and I was in great dread of the scolding, especially because M. Hamel had said that he would question us on participles and I did not know the first word about them. For a moment I thought of running away and spending the day out of doors. It was so warm, so bright. The birds were chirping at the edge of the woods, and in the open field back of the sawmill, the Persian soldiers were drilling. It was all much more tempting than rule of participants, but I had the strength to resist and hurried off to school. Now, what does the para suggest? I am just telling the summary of all the paragraph. I hope you will study it thoroughly, and the later we will discuss it in our doubt clearing classes. So the here Franz is saying that I did not want to go to school. I was already very late that morning, and why did not want to go to school? Because Mr. M. Hamel, his teacher, asked him to prepare the lesson of the participles, and Franz was not knowing anything of that lesson, so he did not want to go to school. And for a moment he thought that I will not go to school because when he came out for the school he saw that some soldiers were drilling and some more things were happening there, like the birds were chirping. So all these things just took his attention and he did not want to go to school. But he somehow thought, he just rested all the thoughts, he just faded away all the thoughts. He thought that no, I will have to go to school, and anyhow just he made his mind that I should go to school. So in spite of not learning the rules of participles, he made his mind that I have to go to school. Now when I passed the town hall, there was a crowd in front of the bulletin board. For last 2 years out, all bad news had come from there. The lost battles, the draft, the orders of the commanding officers, and I thought to myself without stopping, what can be better now? Now, when he was coming to school, when he was coming from his home, just on the way, what he saw that there was a bulletin board that was fixed at the square. And when he was seeing that bulletin board, he thought that what could be worse now? What bad thing is now? Because every time on the bulletin board, there are some negative and bad news that is pasted over there about some order, about some commands, about the battles, each and everything, because already there was battle between the Germany and France. So he thought that there might be some of these this usual bad news that used to be on the bulletin board. So he thought to himself that what could be the worst thing now, what could be the bad thing now that is awaiting on the bulletin board. So he did not pay attention to all these conditions. Now then, as I hurried by as fast as I could go to the blacksmith watcher who was there with his apprentice reading the bulletin called after me, "Don't go so fast, bub. You will get to your school in a plenty of time." So when he was coming, just passing that bulletin board, there was a blacksmith whose name was Watcher, and Watcher told fans that there is no need to hurry to school because you have plenty of time. Actually, he mocked at him because he was already knowing the blacksmith was the usual passerby of France. So he thought to speak in a sarcastic way that you have plenty of time, you need not go so fast, because the blacksmith was knowing that this was the school time is over now, the school has been started, so he is always usually late. And moreover he also said that he is going to school, but from tomorrow onwards there is a change of the pattern of the schooling system. Now from tomorrow the schooling system, the education system will be based on the German education, not the French education. So due to all these things he spoke this line that don't go fast bub means boy, you will get all to school in a plenty of time. You have plenty of time to reach to the school. So now we will be in the next class we will be reading the further classes. Till now we have just go through the remaining lines whatever I have taught, the paragraph number 1 and paragraph number 2. From tomorrow I will start from the next class. In the next class you will be pursuing this here. Thank you.